Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing a hair tutorial for two different Descendants characters. So we're going to be doing Mal's braid from when she was singing If Only, and then we're gonna do Evie's braided headband from the second movie. So just before we jump into this, you're gonna want to start with your hair wavy or curly. It's kind of just a personal preference. Mal's is more wavy and Evie's is more curled, if depending on who you want to look like. Also color. You can either do it just with your natural hair and wear the hairstyle, or if you want to do the colored hair and you don't want to dye it, there are so many good temporary options. Or you can get like a wig. Even like with me personally, my whole hair isn't dyed, but I have enough of it dyed that I don't care about adding more to it. But if you wanted to use like the extensions or the spray-ins or anything like that, that all would also work. So your starting hair curls and your hair color are totally up to you, but I'm not going to be showing that in this video. So let's just get started. Okay, so the first style we're going to be doing is Mal's hairstyle from when she was singing If Only in the first movie. This is a lace braid, which if you already know how to French braid, then you can also do a lace braid. If you don't know how to French braid, I actually have a tutorial, but for now we're just gonna do the lace braid. Before we get started, make sure your hair is in a side part. So you're gonna wanna section your hair. Mal leaves her little bangs out. So mine are kind of long at the moment, but I'm still gonna leave them out. And then grab a little tiny section and split it into 3 sections. So the difference between a lace braid and a French braid is with a lace braid, you only pull in hair from one side. So Mal's hair is pulled in away from her face. So we're not gonna pull this hair in. But basically every time we pull a strand from this side of our head, we're gonna pull more hair in with it. So we're gonna take our little section, split that into 3 little sections. So just start it out like a normal braid, just once. Okay, and then our next section is this one to cross over, but that's on this side of our head. So I'm gonna take this section and I'm gonna pull a little bit of hair in with it and cross it over. Okay, and then now we're on this side, but on this side, we're not gonna pull any hair over. So leave all of this hair. You can move it to the other side if you need to, but then we're over here again. So we're gonna pull a little bit of hair in. Don't do really big sections, especially because we're not braiding our entire head. It just is a little bit. And then we're back over here, so we don't pull any hair and we just braid that over. And then on this side, pull a little hair over. And just do that until you hit about the base of your head. Okay, and then I'm actually gonna stop around halfway through my head, so I'm not gonna pull any more sections in, and it's kind of stopped at like the bottom of my ear. And then now from downwards, we're just gonna do a normal braid. Okay, and then once I hit the bottom of the braid, I'm just gonna tie it off with a clear elastic, and that's it. If you want to, you can pull apart the braid just a tiny bit. You don't want to pull it apart as much as you would like a Dutch braid or something, but if you do want it to look a little bit more fuller, you can. And that's it. But here is the finished look. Okay, and this next hairstyle is Evie's braided headband from the second movie. So this is when she goes back to the aisle. So what we're gonna do first is make sure to brush your hair out and part it down the side. And then from one side of your head, the opposite side of your part, so where your bangs are, you're gonna take a chunk from underneath your hair. So this isn't on top, it's up against the base of my neck. What we're gonna do is make sure that section is really brushed out. Then if you want to tie the rest of your hair back while you have this, you can. And we're just going to do a normal braid, completely normal. You can't keep it as a looser braid, so you don't need to pull the strands super tight because we're just gonna pull them apart anyways. Okay, and then once you meet the bottom, you can tie it off with a hair tie if you would like to, but it's only temporary. So if you can hold it, I would just hold it with your fingertips, and we're just gonna pull the edges of it apart so that it's all big and fluffy, and brush the top of it so that it's smooth. And then make sure you have a little bit of hair on the outside of the braid, and then we're gonna take the braid and flip it over your head. And then we're gonna go and lift a chunk of hair here and put this behind our ear. So leave the fronts of your hair out as well. Once you've got your hair behind your ear, you're gonna wanna find a little section, kind of like the first time, where it's on the back of your head underneath all of your hair, except this one's a lot smaller. So find just a little section about this big probably. It doesn't have to be pretty because we're gonna hide it. So take that little section and put it in the same like handful, I guess, as the tip of your braid. So hold that really tight, and then hold it super tight and just tie it together with a clear elastic. And basically what this does is this keeps the braid tight against your head instead of having to use bobby pins. Since it's secure to a different piece of hair, it's not gonna slide around. It's completely hidden. So this is just my actual hair and not a real headband, and you don't feel or see the little tie down here. It's super cool. And then Evie's braid is a little bit more forward onto her head, so once I pull it out and stuff, I'm gonna kind of bring it forward a little bit. And as much as I like my bangs and I have my bangs, Evie's are more of just layers, so I'm kind of gonna bring them back like so. Okay, and Evie always has little hair accessories. I do not have Evie's exact hair accessories, but if you want to put something in, you can use whatever you would like. I'm sure you could even find a tutorial to make hers. If you're gonna put a little clip in with this hairstyle, make sure to do it on this side because that's where hers is. But I figured that this little crown would be super cute, so that's what I would do. But that is optional, and it doesn't have to be anything specific. If you've got a crown or a heart, you're pretty much set for Evie. So this is the final look. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video. These hairstyles are super cool even if you're not dressing up, and if you're frustrated with it, just don't give up. Trust me, when the more you practice it, the easier it gets. I spent an entire summer practicing braided headbands one year, and now I can do them in like 2 minutes, so just keep trying, you'll get it. Let me know any other tutorials you would like to see, or if you want to see any other hairstyles. So let me know, and I actually put a poll up for these hairstyles on my Instagram, and you guys voted what you wanted to see. So if you want to be part of that in the future, or for more behind the scenes, go follow me. This was super fun because The Descendants is one of my favorite movies, and Mal and Evie are my favorite characters. Tell me in the comments below, which one of these hairstyles do you like more? If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more fun videos. I don't know what that was. To see more videos from me, click over there. I hope you have a magical Monday. I'll see you all next week. Bye.